Mondays briefly after. Mondays briefly.
Yippee.
I know, can't wait. Oh yeah, okay. Thanks, Stefan. Guys, we'll do a brief Mondays afterwards, so if we can stick to this Sunday's broadcasters and agencies in this section, that'll be fantastic. Peter, you can have the first two, but then I will go around the room if that's okay. Yes, do you want to kick us off?
Good afternoon, 82 points now, 22 consecutive home wins. Just wonder what the emotions were at the final whistle.
I was in good spirits, let me say like this. I was absolutely happy about the result, the 3 points, and the performance, because I knew it would be tricky for different reasons. I think the decisions of the ref around the goals made it even more tricky for us, obviously. And we wanted to fight back before the game, and after that we had to fight back. And what we played after being 1-0 down was exceptional, to be honest. In this moment, when it's not that, I don't want to be made too big, but in a moment when you have to fight back for the momentum, and then you get it, obviously you get a decision like that and a goal like this. I think there were teams in the history of football which would then slip, and the boys today, the reaction I really loved. And we fought hard, played super football, the strikers played really good together and were connected. We had good passing behind, we had 2 super situations, pass from half space, one for Mo, for Millie I think, and one probably Ox for Trent, where we could have scored more goals. Had other situations we didn't score, then that's okay. And second half we controlled the game, but then the biggest chance in the second half was obviously Fraser's chance where Millie saved our life. That helped massively. I really think we deserved that today. And we had moments but didn't finish it off. But the attitude again, the reaction on the different knocks, I liked a lot. So after the final whistle I was really happy.
3 wins needed now. There was an awful lot of title celebrations and shouts at the end from your supporters. How difficult is it for you not to get carried away by all that?
We will not get carried away. Look, it's just there's nothing good in losing football games, but it makes you aware of how special it is to win football games, and that's what we had in the last what was it, 10 days or 2 weeks when you lost the games, and so you appreciate it much more. So imagine we would have won against Watford, would have won in the FA Cup, would have won against Atletico, and in the end to become champion whenever it will happen, and everybody would have said, yeah, champion. Eh? So if it will happen, it will feel really special, if it will happen. But today was obviously very important to make it happen. So that's how it is, nothing else. And now we have 4 days time to prepare for another very difficult game in a wonderful stadium with a sensational crowd. That was, I think, the best 12:30 performance of our crowd since I'm here. I loved it, and so let's make sure that we are ready for that.
Rob, and then we'll go to...
Jurgen, obviously lots of great performance on your team, but just with James filling at left back there and obviously the save off the line, he's been extraordinary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Having Millie not available and Hendo in the same time, so pretty much not in the dressing room, nowhere near, that is really not cool. Because the job they do is on the pitch mainly, but not only. And so I'm more than happy for Millie that he had that situation where I didn't like the situation, obviously, but when Millie saved it, and I was really happy about it. Super game. On the position, he told the whole world and their dogs that he doesn't like the position, I think 2 years ago. But now, from time to time, he obviously likes it. Was really good, very important for us, so all good.
Sam?
Hello, you clearly didn't agree with the Bournemouth goal. There's footage of you, I think, celebrating quite vociferously at the linesman.
To be honest, yes, that happened. I didn't want it. Would I do it now? No. But in this moment, I just don't understand how this could be a goal. So there are situations, we talk about it, stuff like this, but now we have to make a decision. So this shows the problem of VAR still existing. It's not a VAR, it's not a system, it's a human being. And the rules. So I'm not sure that anybody think in a room it was not a foul. Just then I can stop talking, actually. So, good. It was a foul. Bam. The touch was enough to let Joe struggle. It's a foul, nothing else. They score a goal in the next situation. The ref lets it run. That's why we have VAR, so you can have a little bit later look. And then there sits somebody there. And I'm not sure when it was, but 2-3 weeks ago, the VAR made really difficult decisions on one match day in 2 different games. I think it was Tottenham and City. I'm not 100% sure, but right, wow. We think, how is that possible that somebody sits there and doesn't see it? So now, for me, the question is, how is it possible that you have a look at it and don't say, it's a foul? Mike Dean, I'm sure, saw it was a foul, but it's not his job. He cannot intervene anymore, so it's then VAR. And in the VAR hides behind the phrase, not clear and obvious. Oh, and it makes no sense. Foul is a foul, no foul is no foul, you can let it go, whatever, it's no problem. But if it's that clear, and you look on it and you say, come on, play on. Nobody felt comfortable after that. Not the ref. Everybody knew, wow, something happened here, which is not okay. So, and that was easy to sort with somebody sitting in a room in front of a screen and says, yeah, come on, foul. That's it. And I understand 100% that Bournemouth maybe sees it different, but it's a clear foul. Arms like this is not possible in that situation. So that's it, yes. And so I celebrated a little bit in that direction. I'm not happy about it, but it happened, and I didn't say anything while I was celebrating.
And you're right with the question?
Yeah, congratulations on winning again. This is, you made so many points in 2 seasons. Is it something that you, your team, were doing differently from prior to that period that explains the consistency?
That's funny because we didn't feel consistency in the last 2 weeks. To be honest, we lost consistently football games, so that's not nice. And no secrets. Hardest work. That's what I love about the boys, that they really were ready to work really hard today and played football. Not only play football. I liked a lot how we really. Were in the challenges and stuff like this, press balls were on our side, all these little things that makes it really important. We said it a lot of times, we want to be as successful as it possible for us, and nobody knows exactly where that will end, but it's not always, for us especially, not always possible to play our best football, but to give everybody a proper fight should be always possible, and that's what the boys did very often, and that's why we won a specific amount of games. But the consistency was not like we felt it in the last 2 weeks. It was just we had to work on the things which we didn't like, and a lot of these things. The second goal, for example, was a good example, where the last line was where we won the challenge, where we had the challenges that we can win the ball, and then now we play the counter-attack in a situation like that and not the opponent. That was a massive difference.
Okay. Any final ones, guys?
Yes. Check on injuries, Jurgen, Henderson and Robertson.
What I hear should be possible. If we then do it, I don't know. So Robbo should not be a problem. I think he only missed, actually today, pretty much. He finished the session yesterday and felt afterwards something, but was then nothing in the end. Hendo was out, I don't know exactly. In this moment, I think he will train tomorrow. If that looks good, I have to make decisions.
They'll be desperate to get back onto.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Some others as well.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you. Let's switch to that room briefly.
Thank you. Excellent.